Hi, my name is Ina Picar, and I'm Director of Kids First Adoption Services. I started our agency in '98, and we're a small group. This is Mary Carroll, and Mary Carroll is a master's level social worker. And what we do here is we provide an option of adoption to women and young families who need that option. And through years, we met incredible number of people with who we still stay in touch. We placed over 800 children, and as we stay in touch, actually one of them suggested that we start a cooking class. And I'm not just saying it, but we really do care about women we worked with, and we think they're awesome. And you know, life is complicated and nobody knows when we're gonna be doing great and when we will hit a rough patch. So anyway, we decided that we will do a cooking class because we think cooking is cool now. And people think that, I don't know, I just believe that it is very important to take care of yourself, and we want women to do that. You look at me and you think, oh, everything is easy in her life. But you know what? I came to this country from Ukraine with my 6-year-old son with $200, 2 suitcases, and no place to stay. And I told myself that I have to be independent. I will work my butt off to be independent and do what I want. And and I came to this country when I was 27, and so many women we work with, they're so young and they're so capable and they're so awesome. So anyway, what we're doing today is we are doing chia pudding. And actually it's a cool thing to do chia pudding, and it tastes pretty good. So chia, you will ask, what the heck is chia? Those are chia seeds.
It's the same seeds as the old school 90s chia pets.
I didn't know that. I learned something. Okay.
But they're healthy for you.
They're very healthy for you. So we have 2 recipes here for you. One is with almond milk, coconut milk. If you like regular milk, don't stress about it. Just do whatever you have and make it easier. But you do have to get those chia seeds. Then we need maple syrup. This jar will last you forever. And we need bananas. So we're at the office, by the way, so we are sorry we don't have a kitchen. So I brought almond milk. So we shake it up. I like to double the recipe because 1 cup is not enough. And I usually like to keep it for the next morning, because it's an awesome breakfast. So I got 2 cups of almond milk, chia seeds. I will put 6 tablespoons of chia seeds.
How many breakfasts do you think this would last for if you did the double?
Depends how hungry you are, but it would definitely be enough. Depends for how many people, but
Sure.
For 1 person, that will be, and it could stay in a fridge 4 days, very easy.
So it could be like a meal prep. You could eat that for breakfast the whole day.
Absolutely. You pulled it out, you could put it in little bowls, and it's ready. So we had to do 3 tablespoons for 1 cup of milk, and I put 2. So I'm gonna put 6 cups of chia seeds. Not cups, spoons, sorry about that. Yep, tablespoons, 4, 5, 6. So we did that part. Then we need 2 teaspoons of maple syrup. And because we doubled, I'm gonna put 4 teaspoons of maple syrup. And you know what? If you like it a little bit sweeter, you could put, but the reason we're doing something healthy is not to have ridiculous amount of sugar. Okay, we did that, and then what I do is, here, I'll do it. Could you please?
Do you want a knife too?
I actually will get a fork. So, and here are our bananas. So I'm just gonna mush up, and you know what? I don't have the right banana. It needs to be a really ripe banana. But Steve, who is our big part of our team, went to the store and he bought the best bananas. Oy, 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 it's really tough. So anyway, here. So what I'm doing, I'm smooshing with a fork that banana, and I'm gonna do the best I can do, but you're gonna get ripe banana, or if you bought bananas and they're ready to go bad, before they go bad, make a pudding. Okay, so here's, stubborn. So I am putting one mashed banana, and I will put another one. They're really hard bananas. Sorry about that. So we do two bananas. Ay, ay, ay. It's jumping for me. Okay. All right. I should have chopped it up. You were absolutely right there, Carol.
Oh, it's all good. I think mushing makes sense. Because then you'll get big chunks when you eat it later,
Yeah, and
right?
it's so yummy. So you see, you have two bananas. So we put maple syrup, we put two bananas, and now I'm gonna get a spoon and I'm gonna give it a good mix. And you know what's cool thing about this chia seeds? They become bigger, they expand.
Mm-hmm.
And I usually let them sit for maybe 15 minutes at the room temperature, and then I just cover them with saran wrap and I put them in the fridge. And I wouldn't separate them into bowls because I would want to make sure they become hard, kind of more full. And then in the morning you could separate in a couple of bowls. So I did that. So we put for you here a recipe of a sauce. And you know what? If you have it, go for it. If you don't worry about it. I usually like to keep a bag of frozen fruit in my freezer. So just whatever you have, blueberries, strawberries, whatever the heck it is. I don't have a pan. Pretend this is a pan. You you turn the stove on. You put your 1 cup or 2 cups of frozen fruit. Then you add 2 tablespoons water, and then you do that maple syrup, which is great. And then we have, oh, I forgot. I usually put vanilla extract, and I didn't put it in the recipe, but I would probably put at least 1, I usually do 1 teaspoon, but because I doubled, that will be vanilla extract because it will make it really good. All right, so pretend this is your pot. So you put it on the stove, then you put berries and a couple tablespoons of water, and just let it just start. Don't boil it, don't leave it alone. Just
like medium, you think?
Just for a minute. Just as soon as they start boiling, add 2 tablespoons of maple syrup and vanilla extract, and you have a sauce. And again, you could put it in a bowl, in a cup, and put it in the fridge. Do not mix it with that. And then in the morning, you get up and you, Steve, how do we see the bowl I made? I pre-made the bowl so you could see consistency. So in the morning, you take the chia pudding, and I brought, here are some strawberries and blueberries, and you just put that. I always, so here are my strawberries, here are my blueberries. I saute in the pan almonds. So here are my almonds, slivered almonds. Almonds are very delicious with that, or if you like another nut, go for it. And so you put it in a bowl, then you could put syrup on top, and then you could put nuts, berries, and you're done.
Yeah, and it becomes like a thicker pudding consistency.
Steve, could we make sure that we see that bowl again? Could you please bring it closer so we could see? I made a funny person because I think, you probably can't even recognize it as a person, but intention was that this is guy's hair and eyes and red nose and a smiley face. And can you see?
Maybe use the spoon to show.
This is like, yeah. And that would be Mary Carol's snack after she goes for a run after work.
Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah, and it becomes more of a consistency of pudding because, you know, it's a lot looser when you first make it because you're just using the milk, but the chia seeds expand and make the whole dish thicker. It's really good.
It's delicious.
Mhm.
So I'll give you for 1 second another version of that. If somebody is allergic to banana or they don't like banana, this pudding I made without banana. So I did a cup of almond milk and I did plain Greek yogurt. And you know what? You will say, yuck, we don't like plain Greek yogurt. But you know what? Don't buy sweetened yogurts. They have so much garbage in them and so much sugar. And you know, again, we want to be independent, we want to look good, we want to take care of ourselves. So we could add whatever we want and then we know what we added.
Why do you do Greek yogurt instead of just regular yogurt?
Because it's a little bit like tart
Mm-hmm.
and it gives like a little consistency. So you do almond milk, Greek yogurt. If you want to double, I doubled everything. Then you do maple syrup and teaspoon vanilla, and then I didn't put here 1/4 of a cup of chia seeds.
Oh, yeah.
1/4 of a cup of chia seeds, but because I doubled, I put half a cup of chia seeds. And you don't have to do sauce on top, or
Cup?
1/4 of a cup. Or you could put sauce, whatever you want, but don't overthink it. Whatever you have at home, if you have milk, main thing, make sure you have chia seeds, you have maple syrup and vanilla extract. It will last you forever. And just whatever milk you have, mix it up, whatever fruit you have. If you don't have strawberries or blueberries, chop up an apple, who cares? You know, pear, another banana, whatever you want. So anyway, we hope you will join us and we hope you will try our chia pudding. And if you want us to try to cook something else, we'll be glad to.
And we'll be keeping on doing this. And as we cook more, we'll answer some more questions that people might have about adoption too while we're cooking and making food. So if you have any suggestions or things that you're curious about adoption, we'd be happy to answer that as well.
Yeah, and some people are just curious because it is kind of a different.
Yeah, and it can be a little taboo, and we want people to feel comfortable talking about the conversation and feel that this is a safe place to talk about it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thank you guys. Bye.
Good job.